And you know what I call them? Homeless. And that's exactly where you're going to end up tonight after the main event. When I'm through with you, boy, you ain't going to have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
MJF, tonight in the main event, I'm going to hurt you. Bad. And for the first time in your life, you can't talk your way out of this one. One more week and one more win. Finally, we can get a little bit closer to reclaiming AEW gold. In my way this week, it's you, Andrade. I haven't forgotten about the cowardly attack that you placed on me months ago. And I do know who orchestrated that attack, and that was Uncle Don Callis. Well, Don, much like you, up until this point to end my career, your efforts will be absolutely impotent. Andrade, I'll see you in the ring soon.
Don Callis and the Don Callis family present AEW Dynamite. That's how it feels to me, because Takeshita is going to take the next step in his quest to become the Continental Champion. And he and my men are going to leave the Death Riders laying in that six-man tag tonight. Same thing's going to happen to Hangman Page when he gets in there with the animal Mark Davis. And then, little Kenny, my little... Kenny, you are in the ring with a real man tonight, Andrade. And Andrade is going to stomp a hole in you and leave you for dead. And I'm going to be so happy.
Tonight, your AEW Women's Tag Champions face Penelope Ford and Megan Bayne in an eliminator match. You ladies are ready to feel the wrath. Harley, we are living our dreams. So every night we have to fight for that dream. So tonight, in the middle of Las Vegas, let's fight.
You're looking at a woman that leaves a trail of dead bodies.
And you're looking at a woman who was sidelined for months, while every other woman beneath her was given a shot.
Babes! Tonight, you are looking at the end.
Tony Schiavone, we are absolutely loaded here tonight, but we are wasting no time diving into the action. What a crowd, what an event, what a year it's been so far for AEW Excalibur. Is always such an intimidating look. And of course, it's meant to be, right? The name of the game for this group. And leading them into battle is the AEW Continental Champion.
Your opening contest is a trios bout, Sicko and Paul. Accompanied by Marina Shafir, the Bastard Pack, Daniel Garcia, and the AEW Continental Champion,
Tony Schiavone, let's take you back to 1 week ago at Dynamite. John Moxley heading off East Austin. But that wasn't the end of the story between the Death Riders and Don Callis family.
Well, of course, as we're going to see, here comes Konosuke Takeshita, the man that defeated John Moxley in the Blue League before Moxley went on to win. And then when he had Moxley's attention, Davis and Doyle take care of John Moxley. I'm not so sure Takeshita wanted that or not.
Yeah. Now, but the Death Riders, they would have their payback on Davis and Doyle before the night was over, costing them their shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship. But right now, let's return back to the ring and the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
Let's give it the walking weapon, Josh Alexander. And who at the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita.
Coming, as you mentioned, the Konosuke Takeshita defeating John Moxley in the Blue League of the 2025 Continental Classic. Takeshita winning the group stage of the Blue League, but Jon Moxley ultimately would go on to win the tournament, thanks in large part to the efforts of Takeshita's fellow Don Callis family member, Kazuchika Okada, who produced that screwdriver, stabbed Takeshita in the head, and advanced to the finals.
Well, Don Callis will deny there's a rift within his family, but I think it's very, very obvious that there is one. And I think what the Devo that we just saw with Takeshita's facial reaction was the fact that he wanted to confront Moxley one-on-one. Davis and Doyle, obviously, I would think, sent out by Don Callis. We'll see how that all transpires. I'm telling you, we've got an all-star opening matchup here tonight live in Las Vegas.
Remember, Jon Moxley and Don Callis, the animosity between those two men goes back years. And Don Callis, as he said, has that living reminder, that big scar, 3-4 inches on the side of his head. That was the direct result of actions of Jon Moxley. Josh Alexander, Daniel Garcia starting things off here. Alexander bringing down Garcia, but nice ankle pick or leg pick there by Garcia to take the larger Alexander off his feet.
I like this. I like that. The former TNT champion, Danny Garcia, content with going on the mat with Josh Alexander. By the way, Josh Alexander, so successful since his arrival here at AEW. I know he talks about breaking Kota Ibushi's leg. I get it, but he's done a lot more than that. If he's going to just dwell on that, I think it's wrong.
Josh Alexander, of course, great Canadian athlete. He feels like he's been living in the shadow of Kenny Omega for his entire career, coming to AEW, aligning himself with Don Callis, a way to get at Kenny Omega, a way to step out of the shadow. But Daniel Garcia producing a nice shoulder tackle there.
Yeah, Garcia not impressed at all and not intimidated at all because, again, like we talked about, he's a member of the Death Riders, and I really think that there's a tag. You're talking about a great athlete.
The Bastard Pack, the elusive Clone, tagging in for their respective sides. Clone suffering his first setback of his AEW career 1 week ago to then TNT champion Mark Briscoe. We'll have more on that later. Tommaso Ciampa is your new TNT champion. But right now, Clone and Pac, I would say the two speedsters of their respective sides, Tony.
Yeah, but both very strong as well. And I think a lot can be said about Clone, about what he can do in the ring. You know, we talk about Hechicero being the Alchemist, invents move all the time. We're seeing a lot from Clone, some of the spectacular things that he does.
Yeah, very interesting, unexpected angles from El Clone. Nice reversal there. Small hip toss, and now Pac up. Work on Rana. Clone stumbles out and back in. There we see.
Look at that. Holy smokes, both men. Athleticism on display in our opening match.
Clone attacking from unexpected angles, unexpected situations, even catching a veteran like Pac off guard.
Yeah, you could see it on his face, Excalibur. He kind of moved to the bottom of the ring, and now he's going to make a tag.
And remember, still to come tonight, Mark Davis, under the orders of Don Callis, facing Hangman Adam Page. If Hangman wins that match, he will go to Grand Slam Australia and compete for a shot at the AEW World Championship. But right now, Jon Moxley, Konosuke Takeshita.
The fans erupted when Takeshita got the tag in after Moxley had gone in.
Now, Moxley to the ropes, Takeshita, and Moxley exchanging shoulder tackles. Neither man willing to give ground, but Alexander in from behind him. The Death Riders and the Don Callis family swarming Moxley and Takeshita. Things breaking down here in the early goings, Tony.
Absolutely. They are focusing on Takeshita, as a matter of fact, because I don't think there's any question that Jon Moxley feels Takeshita is his #1 challenger to the Continental Championship. It goes back to the fact that Takeshita defeated Jon Moxley, like we said earlier, in the Blue League.
Jon Moxley perhaps feels like he's got to right the wrongs of the past by defeating Takeshita with the Continental Championship on the line. Can he call himself truly the Continental Champion if he still has that big loss looming over his head?
Well, I think he can, but maybe in his mind, maybe not. Let's see.
A quick tag by the Death Riders. Pac tagging in Moxley, and now Paul Turner, the referee, trying to get the action out of the corners. You see Danny Garcia pawing That's Takeshita grabbing the hair.
Boy, Danny Garcia has changed his tact, changed the way he approaches matches since, look, that quick tag, and now it's going to be Pac coming in. Since Danny Garcia became a member of the Death Riders, look at this.
Oh, Moxley and Garcia taking Alexander and Clone off the apron, and now Takeshita in the corner. Bandera says, up and over, nobody home for Garcia. John Moxley taking down to Takeshita. Big belly-to-belly suplex sandwich of Moxley in the corner.
How about that, Excalibur? It was basically 3-on-1, and Takeshita took the odds on and came out ahead.
Clone back up on the corner, trying to get the tag, some relief for Takeshita. Pac trying to prevent it, but the length of Takeshita allows him to make the tag. Clone and Pac legal for their respective side. Quick succession of kicks from El Clone. Now elevates up and over the bastard.
What an amazing athlete.
Comes back, that kick while looking his opponent in the eye from behind. Now, showing off his power. Bringing Clone down.
Yeah, let's keep in mind that Clone's been doing all this against Pac, who there's no doubt one of the great performers in AEW worldwide.
A man who's equally as dangerous on the mat as he is in the air. The bastard Pac now building up momentum. Let's go release that devastating lariat. Won't get the chance. But Clone thinking pinning predicament. No, instead, this opening battle, this trios contest rages on live on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
Football isn't just won on the field. It's won with unlikely teammates and unshakable traditions. It's won by all of us.
Whose house? Whose house?
Toyota, let's go places.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each. Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just smells good at Panera.
Did you know 100% of floors test positive for fecal bacteria? Ain't that some shit?
1-800-STEAMER.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each. Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just smells good at Panera.
Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What'd she call Harper? Oh, we actually sold the twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Very lucrative.
Oasis Breeze, Tan and Spa.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
With hundreds of sales every week, eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What'd she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC.
We actually sold the twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze, Tan and Spa.
If you need a tan, I'm your man.
Could do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
Slow down with vanilla milk chocolate almond. Take your sweet time. That's Dots.
Sometimes I lose myself in the thrill of the deal. Goosebumps.
Feel the rush of Kohl's Ultimate Clearance Event. Save up to 70% while you still can on must-have store-wide at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
AEW Dynamite coming to you live from the Pearl Theater at the Palms here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Trios contest opening us off. Don Callis family versus Death Riders for the last few moments, Tony. It has been all the Don Callis family overwhelming Pac.
Yeah, absolutely. They have singled out Pac. Look at that.
Northern Lights suplex, and Pac though fires the shoulder up off the mat.
Great execution that time by the walking weapon himself, and look at him look over towards Mox. I think they want to lure Mox in the ring, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we saw John Moxley, his temper get the better of him a few moments ago, and that ended up costing Pat. It allowed the Don Callis family to use the numbers advantage. Well, the referee was admonishing Moxley, but Pat, a couple shots to Clone and Takeshita, and now battling forward.
Well, you knew Pat would not stay down for long. He's too great of an athlete. Whoa.
Alexander, the hoist up Pac. Now up to the middle rope. Pulls the knee pad. One for the guillotine leg or guillotine knee drop, but missed.
Long way for Pac to go. And he's got two arms sticking out, as you can see.
You can see Moxley and Garcia. They feel the momentum shifting. Can Pac make the tag? Yes, he can, but in comes Takeshita as well.
How about this? Fans wanting to see it. And neither man backing down. Look at this. Each man taking a lot of shots, just hanging in there.
Takeshita, the wind-up. Moxley ducks underneath. Back suplex. But Takeshita up to his feet, ducks under lariat, attempt exploder from Konosuke Takeshita.
Both men get back up, Excalibur. Amazing.
Both men land elbow strikes. Takeshita seems dazed. And Moxley uncorks the drop kick. Alexander sent to the outside. Clone. Riding him from Moxley.
What timing by John Moxley. He saw it, executed it.
But Moxley, he turned his attention to Clone. Takeshita landed that elbow strike. Moxley floats over the top, lands behind Garcia. Is the legal man after Moxley. The lariat Garcia. Body scissors, steps through. Garcia looking at Dragon Tamer, perhaps.
This could end it.
Takeshita center of the ring. He's trying to power out of it, but Moxley drives him face first.
Gotta be it.
Garcia shoots the half. What's the leg? But Alexander there to break it up.
Thought that Moxley was going to try to cut Alexander off, but couldn't get back up in the ring in time.
Alexander looking for something, but now the action spilling out of the ring. Clone off the middle. Takes out Pac on the floor.
Here comes Moxley.
Another John Moxley. Topping suicida, driving Alexander. Spine first into our announce desk. Now inside the ring, Takeshita. There, he nearly took it there. Blue Thunder bomb. Two. No, Garcia kicks out.
Give it to Garcia. I didn't think he'd get out of that. Danny Garcia with a lot of resolve.
Takeshita lining up Garcia. Power drive knee. No. Garcia. Overhand shot. Body scissors again. Takeshita. Oh, caught him. And now Takeshita. Garcia trying to look. No, but Takeshita.
He's not done.
Beautiful German suplex from the wheelbarrow by Konosuke Takeshita.
And he just called Clone in.
And here comes Alexander as well. Garcia in deep water here as Takeshita unleashes the power drive knee. Garcia! Danny Garcia kicking out.
Amazing resolve, amazing determination by Garcia in the span of 3 or 4 minutes, maybe even less than that.
Garcia showing his toughness, showing his quality, but he may not be able to come back from that raging fire in the win.
Josh Alexander, Clone, and Konosuke Takeshita.
Well, Konosuke Takeshita getting some clutch reinforcements from Clone and Josh Alexander. Scoring the win here tonight. Pac and John Moxley unable to assist, unable to break up the pinning predicament. And Konosuke Takeshita continues to make a compelling case for himself. to challenge Jon Moxley for the Continental Championship.
Yeah, a little face-to-face right there to think that it's over between the Death Riders and the Don Callis family is a long way from the truth.
The frustration evident for Jon Moxley, but fans still to come tonight. Andrade El Idolo, Kenny Omega, one-on-one for the first time inside an AEW ring. But how we got there took place 1 week ago. It was Swerve Strickland, Andrade El Idolo. The referee missed the low blow. She didn't miss the DM and the pinfall by Andrade El Idolo. He will face Kenny Omega tonight with the winner moving on to Grand Slam Australia. But right now, let's head to the back and the remarkable Renee Paquette.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Swerve Strickland. Swerve, an unfortunate loss for you last week against Andrade El Idolo now takes you out of the world title picture. Where are you guys going to shift your focus to next?
Renee, our focus is right where it's always been. And that's at the top of all elite wrestling. You see, just because we lose one match doesn't mean that we lose focus. We ain't going nowhere.
There's still major world title implications tonight. Kenny Omega takes on Andrade El Idolo, and in our main event, our world champion MJF takes on Brody King.
As Renee just said, a big-time main event in store tonight. If Brody King wins, he will earn a shot at MJF and the AEW World Championship. And speaking of championships, a rematch for the AEW National Championship. Ricochet looks up to fend off the challenge by Jungle Jack Perry. And Kenny Omega, Andrade El Idolo, one-on-one. The winner could potentially face Hangman Adam Page in Sydney, Australia in 10 days' time. Hangman will only move on to Grand Slam Australia if he is successful against the Don Callis family's Mark Davis later on tonight. Plus, AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Eliminator match. The Babes of Wrath facing Penelope Ford and the Megasis Megan Bayne. But coming up next, Orange Cassidy, Timeless Tony Storm, mixed tag team action. We'll have more on what transpired at Collision in just a few moments.
It was so easy to do our own taxes with H&R Block. Glad we switched.
Yeah, I just want to make sure there aren't any mistakes.
Thanks.
Catching mistakes. It's what I live for. And now for a limited time, you can get a free Tax Pro review. I could point you to any money you might have missed and file it for you, making sure everything is just right. I'll file your taxes stress-free for free.
We like free.
Switch to H&R Block and get a free Tax Pro review with purchase of do-it-yourself tax prep. Only at H&R Block.
Hey, I think I have a fever.
I don't feel so good either.
Hello.
Relief at your door. Thank you. With Walgreens 1-hour delivery. Life doesn't stop for sick days. Neither do we. Walgreens.
When I made my Botox cosmetic appointment, I was nervous that I might look overdone. I wanted results that looked like me. What was important to me was that I still look like me, just with fewer lines. I'm happy with my results. So happy that my results are natural looking. Booking a consultation, it's a way to take time for you.
Botox cosmetic effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away.
I still think Swerve might get in the title picture.
As difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox cosmetic if you have skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow, eyelid drooping, or swelling. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
I'm the one and only Delphina. I'm the one and only Olivia. And I'm the one and only Claire. And I got treated with the one and only Botox Cosmetic.
Learn more at BotoxCosmetic.com.
You can have whatever you want for a price. Latest trend? Sure. But don't expect it to last.
That's not how we do it.
At Marshall's, our buyers hustle 24/7.
so you never have to compromise on quality or price.
I'm impressed. Let's talk numbers.
We're getting you a better deal because at Marshall's, we believe that everyone deserves the good stuff.
Ja nie wierzyłem, że ten negatyw istnieje.
To są właściwie jedyne zdjęcia wykonane w getcie warszawskim podczas powstania, które nie zostały zrobione przez Niemców.
Z narażeniem własnego życia udało się Leszkowi zrobić szereg fotografii.
On pełni rolę tego szpiega, który przemyca obrazy.
This place means so much to me. Leaving everything that I have in this ring, I won their respect. I won their trust. They ring the bell, and I show them I am all elite rough. But things can change. I'm going to be walking down a road that other wrestlers have gone down before, and they haven't come back the same. And I'll be honest with you all, I am scared. My passion for AEW, that's the thing that drives me. This is my home. Actually, kind of made me feel a little bit like there's home. You can't ignore the sounds in every single arena that capture the imagination of the AEW fans. In my mind right now, I'm there. I'm super grateful for it. I need to repay it. My focus is rebuilding. This is the biggest moment of my life.
With a successful neck surgery, we don't know when it will happen, but we know that he is working hard, and we will see the return of one of the brightest stars in the professional wrestling universe, Will Ospreay.
Squeezed Orange Cassidy and Timeless Tony Storm.
You want to talk about bright stars, this duo, a match made in heaven.
I don't think there's any question. Team of Jordan Oasis and Brittany Brooks. Jordan Oasis, Brittany Brooks. Trying to get the fans behind them, but there's what a duo.
An uphill battle for the opposition here against Timeless Tony Storm and freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. And Tony, you were on the call this past Saturday at Collision. Timeless Tony Storm threw out the challenge for a mixed tag team match, 10 days time, Grand Slam Australia, where she and Orange Cassidy would face Marina Shafir and Wheeler Yuta in a match where the loser of the fall will have their head shaved bald.
Wow, now those are pretty stout stipulations. I like how Tony Storm is dressed in denim here. Little nod towards Excalibur.
It's not a nod towards me, it's not.
No, I was going to say, Excalibur, take a look at what we got here.
Oh, that's right. Crossover of the century, DC and AEW. Issue number 1, available 6 variant covers today in your friendly local comic book store. See the Justice League and the stars of AEW like you've never seen them before. As Orange Cassidy holds himself open and nice. Trying to line up Orange Cassidy. Spent a little too much time. Cassidy.
Bad mistake.
A drop kick, and now Cassidy up to his feet. Hands in the pockets, as is his style. Ducks underneath. Now the reversal. The switch, catching Oasis off guard. Flying there. And Cassidy. Checking out his reflection.
Yeah,
of that man.
Yeah, maybe checking out his future. And he kind of backed away. Did you notice that? Orange Cassidy backed away from that bald head.
That could very well be Orange Cassidy having his head shaved in Australia. 10 days away as we make our debut in Sydney. AEWTX.com or Ticket Tech for Grand Slam Australia, the Kudos Bank Arena.
I think if Tony Storm loses the fall in Australia and has her head shaved, it will be a travesty of epic proportions.
And that's the thing with Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Yuta. If they're taken out of play, if they're outside the ring, if it's Marina Shafir and Tony Storm inside the ring, it could very well be one of those two women getting their head shaved. I mean, I know everyone wants to see Wheeler Yuta and that disgusting greasy hair taken off his head, but there are 3 other people that could leave Australia with a new haircut.
No doubt. How about the confidence in this? That we've seen from this couple. How about that?
Now, Tony Storm sitting in the corner. And she and Orange Cassidy with the advantage here.
Yikes.
She got planted.
Yes, sir. Brittany Brooks straight down to the mat.
Orange Cassidy. DDT of his own.
No one does it better, Excalibur.
Tony Storm.
Time for a Jordan Oasis. Close up.
The hip attack delivered. He may be out, but Orange Cassidy makes it a certainty. The orange punch, the cover, and the win.
118. Absolutely.
Tony Storm. And freshly squeezed. Orange Cassidy.
As Luther heads to the ring, now you see the bottom of the screen, 10 days away, Grand Slam Australia. Saturday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, simply enough.
I don't know if this is a good idea. I like my hair.
Why did I make this match? My hair is my livelihood. And without it, I'm going to look like a boiled egg. I'm going to look like an angry penis. Angry what? I can't be bold. Oh, look hideous. Oh, look grotesque. Oh, look disgusting.
I didn't expect this, to be honest with you.
But I'm timeless Tony Storm. And you are freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, and it's not going to go down like that. At Grand Slam Australia, one of 2 things will happen. You are going to give Wheeler Yuta a cute little comb over. Or I will make Marina look like Mox.
Well, we know for certain, Grand Slam Australia, our debut in Sydney, someone will be leaving shaved bald. But fans, earlier today, Darby Allin was arriving here in Las Vegas, but had an unexpected visit from the War Dogs. Let's take a look.
Let's go! No, hell no! Oh, come on! We've been looking for you all day. Wait, isn't that his car? Yeah! Watch this here. Hey, David! God damn! Wait, who's driving that? You all put him in the chair. Let's go. In that old school Cadillac. That's right. Damn right. In the old school Cadillac.
Tony, the hostilities here stemming from the rivalry between not only Gabe Kidd and Darby Allin, but from what transpired at Collision this past Saturday.
Yeah, the hands of Clark, you saw that he was driving away. Where they're going, I have no idea. Obviously, champion, Hangman Adam Page. That's how this may be one of the more important matches that Excalibur or that Hangman Adam Page has had over the last couple of years. Because if he wants to go to Australia and thus end up vying for the world title down the road, he's got to win here against a very, very tough individual.
And a very, very tough individual that has some big-time financial motivation.
His opponent from Brisbane, Australia, weighing 281 pounds, Mark Davis.
Not only is Mark Davis here on orders from the Don Callis family to incapacitate Hangman Adam Page, but on social media, MJF said he would give Davis $1,000 if he injured Hangman Adam Page, and Andrade El Idolo up the ante to $10,000 as Davis explosive drop kick in the corner.
That's quite an inducement. I don't think there's any question. And Davis has all the ability to do just that. You're seeing what he's doing. Hangman just absorbed those. Come firing back, but Davis is too stout.
Davis the scoop. Driving down Hangman, looks for the senton, but Hangman avoids it. Hangman, quick on his feet, sliding lariat. And Hangman, drop kick in quick succession. Nice bounce back.
Yeah, keeping the big man off his feet.
Of course, if Hangman is successful here tonight, he would go on to Sydney, Australia for Grand Slam. The winner of that match going out to Revolution to challenge for the AEW World Championship. But there's a very real possibility, Tony, that MJF may not be champion come Revolution.
Absolutely. MJF has to face, of course, tonight, Brody King, eliminator match. Brody King can win this match, and he'll get a world title shot.
Now, waistlock, elbow strike by Davis as before. Before we get to Australia next week, we'll be, oh, never mind. Oh, Davis, the back of his head, smashing into our announce desk.
As you were going to say, we're going to be in Ontario. Prior to that, Australia on Valentine's Day. And then the next day, we're in Brisbane.
Got better composure than I do.
Yeah, well, there you go. I was looking down. And then we'll be in Sacramento the following Wednesday. How about that for Dynamite? Holy smokes, guys.
Hangman rebounding off the bottom rope, a lariat into the chest of Davis, who once again smashed into our announce desk with the action. Thankfully, at least for us, returning to the ring. Davis, though, comes back.
3 matches, 2 of them already have hit the announce table. We're not done with the night.
The over-under's 4.5. I took the over.
Okay.
Davis!
Yeah, we've been here before.
And that's the danger that Mark Davis presents. That power can change the complexion of a match in the blink of an eye.
Davis just waiting, ready to pounce on Hangman.
Just crushing Hangman in the corner. Can Davis take Hangman out of the running for the AEW World Championship? We will find out. Don't go anywhere.
Davis got a...
Dad, what happened to the evil wizard? You're still thinking about that Bills game, huh? Try this.
Better?
Sorry, Josh. I mean, Jason. I named you. Snickers satisfies.
It's Empire's 50-50-50 sale. Up to 50% off select styles of carpet and flooring. Up to 50% off padding and materials. Up to 50% off installation. That's right, up to 50% off your entire project. You can save thousands. Don't miss Empire's 50-50-50 sale and save up to 50% off select styles of carpet and flooring. Up to 50% off padding and materials. Up to 50% off installation. Visit EmpireToday.com or call or text
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. We're working on a brand partnership for a brand that you already love. Almond Breeze. Check this out. You're gonna lose your minds.
This clearly took you a while.
No, can you imagine?
It's AI. If we're gonna do a partnership with Almond Breeze, we'll just tell people it's really good. It's really good.
It's really good.
That's really good.
There's a pink one and a green one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same.
These eyes.
These eyes? These eyes? Read the feed.
They take it all in. They find things. Most of the time, they wink.
And occasionally cry. These eyes deserve better care.
From the best doctors.
That's why I take them here.
A place that's all about better.
Better care. That doesn't break the bank.
With a team of doctors and associates
Who believe every single eye deserves better.
Every eye deserves the most from their benefits. So put your vision insurance to work today. We could do the whole thing in AI.
If we're gonna do a partnership with Almond Breeze, we'll just tell people it's really good. That's really good.
You boys are disruptors.
At Burger King, celebrities don't inspire our menu, you do. And you said you like steakhouse flavors. The ultimate steakhouse Whopper is here. It's rich, it's melty, it's savory, and it's imagined by you. Try the latest in the Whopper by You series today.
To borrow a phrase, we are in the midst of a slobber knocker here in Las Vegas. Mark Davis covering Hangman out of Page, but Page able to kick out.
Once again, Hangman, as we had mentioned, one of the top contenders to the World Championship. A loss to Mark Davis would certainly hurt that ranking and thus deny him a chance to go on to battle for the #1 contendership at Grand Slam Australia on the 14th.
Yeah, setback here tonight will be similar like the setback Schwartz Strickland had 1 week ago at the hands of Andrade Alito. Right? Andrade will face Kenny Omega later on tonight. The chance to go to Australia, the chance to become the challenger for the AEW World Championship at Revolution. Oh, Hangman sweeps the legs of Davis out, covers, and Davis, though, able to kick out.
How about that move by Hangman, just sweeping, as you said, the legs out. And the big man crashed to the mat. You can see the Hangman's been in a fight here now.
Yeah, he expected nothing less against a man like Mark Davis. It's Hangman trying to line Dunkzilla. Oh, the lariat, but Davis doesn't leave his feet.
Too strong.
Hangman is second, but Davis hangs on.
Yeah, great balance as well as strength.
Davis may be close to going out.
You better move. Okay. Said you better move.
Hangman looking to powerbomb Davis into our announce desk, but Davis reversing it on Hangman. And, you know, Tony, I think that as Davis charges, nobody over Davis crashing and burning into the barricade. I think the fair warning from Hangman allowed Davis to turn the tables on Hangman, but Hangman.
Well, this is so dangerous. I'm telling you, if he wants to vie for the world title, don't do something like this! Boy, there's nobody like Hangman, and the fans erupt.
Hangman. Again! One! Sword press! 1, 2! Oh! Davis powers out!
Yeah, too much. Mark Davis still in this match, man.
Look at this, an Orihara moonsault from the railing here. The Pearls Theater in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are sold out, and we are witnessing a heavyweight slugfest center of the ring.
We'll try to get him up for the dead eye. I don't know if he can.
Instead, Davis, the kicks to the chest. Oh, backdrop driver from Davis. And now Davis with Hangman up on the shoulder. BT bomb reversed. 1, 2, go.
Once again, just Mark Davis is way too strong to keep down.
Hangman avoids the kick, landed the elbow strike, went for a second. Enziguri delivered by Davis. Davis now off the ropes. Lariat! Mark Davis hoists up Hangman. Hits him! Davis! He's going to deny Hangman. 1, 2, 3, no!
Well, Hangman got out of that, but he needs just a second to get all his senses back. And Mark Davis hitting two sides of the ring, and then that lariat. Whoa!
Mark Davis, in subsequent weeks, wrestling the matches of his AEW career 1 week ago with Jake Doyle against FTR, and here tonight against Hangman Adam Page. Davis.
Here he goes again.
Line up for the lariat once again, but Hangman waiting for him. Oh, but Davis too strong. Davis absorbed the contact of Hangman's lariat. And now Hangman. No. Up to his feet.
Got him up. Oh, back. Oh.
1, 2. No, Davis.
You know, Excalibur, he kicked out to Davis, but not as much in it as the last couple of times. Davis, as you can see, is flat on the mat. He's got to take a breather or two here if he can.
Hangman seems like he's ready to deliver a buckshot lariat, Tony, but if we know it's coming, Mark Davis most certainly does.
Yeah, he does.
Hangman, buckshot Davis, counters, no, Hangman comes through, up and on the shoulders of Davis. Davis now with Hangman center of the ring. Nope. Oh, God. What a reversal. Tombstone on the ramp. Hangman Adam Page.
Showing his strength. Stun the big man. Could be positioning now.
Lariat. 1, 2, 3.
Hangman Adam Page. It's kind of after that tombstone on the ramp. There was nothing left for Mark Davis to avoid the buckshot lariat. Nothing left.
Hangman Adam Page earned every bit of that one, but now, as we take a look at how this match ended, we know that Hangman Adam Page will go on to Grand Slam Australia 10 days from now, Saturday, February 14th, and he will face the winner of Kenny Omega and Andrade El Idolo, with the winner of that match going on to Revolution to challenge for the AEW World Championship.
Hey, cut it! Next week, I pack my bags. I pack this championship, and I head to Australia for a #1 contendership match for a shot at the World Championship and Kenny Omega. Kenny, my friend, I hope that I see you there. And MJF. Max, if I win that match at Revolution, I will stomp every last future child out of your tiny little balls and take back the World Championship that I never should have lost.
That's some serious stomping right there. There you go. Still a member of the Trios Champs.
Well, coming up next, we will find out who will face Kenny Omega, Andrade El Idolo, who will face Hangman Adam Page in Australia, but we know Hangman, AEW World Trios Champions, alongside Speedball Mike Bailey, and this man, the sky is the limit for the Jet, Kevin Knight.
I feel at home. The bright lights, the people.
Yeah, Kevin! Nice!
And I see a light in my myself. I'm confident. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table.
20-minute draw with Pac.
The Jet is too fly.
Wins over Darby Allin.
I am as good as I say. I am the one you look up to.
You can see the confidence that he has.
Kevin Knight has the biggest win of his career.
Jet came out on top, as expected from me.
1, 2, 3, 3. We got your chance. My God.
Kevin Knight, coast to coast.
Ever since I stepped into an AEW ring, all the Jet keeps hearing is how the Jet is the future.
You can see everybody on their feet.
But the Jet is the here and now. And the Jet will never, ever give up.
One of the bright young stars of AEW, Kevin Knight, but coming up next for the first time inside an AEW ring, Andrade Alito, Kenny Omega, 1-on-1, and it's next, live on Dynamite.
Get it.
Nothing beats the confidence and capability you get with all-wheel drive.
Around here, it's all-wheel drive all year round.
And Toyota has more all-wheel drive choices than any other brand.
Like the all-new RAV4. America's best-selling SUV is totally redesigned, totally hybrid. And it's coming soon.
Need something with a full-size third row? Get any Grand Highlander now with 4.99 APR financing.
Nobody knows all-wheel drive better than Toyota. Let's go places.
At Ancestry, we believe every question about the past is a spark. And when curiosity strikes about the everyday lives of your family, we're here with answers only your ancestors can provide. Explore records, photos, and more to reveal your family's story. Get started now at Ancestry.
Even on an antidepressant, there are days I feel stuck in my head. Depression symptoms like lack of interest and negative thoughts can hold me back. I wanted to break through. I asked about Vraylar. Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant significantly reduces overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, nausea, constipation, insomnia, dizziness, increased appetite, and fatigue are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar, breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
Short on nothing, big on weekend. Only on Royal Caribbean.
You mastered your mind. And all the while, you were on the train home. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen.
My health is my focus. And my body is nobody's business but mine.
Sydney, Australia in 10 days' time. Who will earn a shot at the two-time former AEW World Champion at the Kudos Bank Arena? We will find out in just a few moments. But first, let's head to the ring. And the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Being accompanied by Lance Archer and Don Callis. From Gourmet Palacio Durango, Mexico. Weighing 241 pounds. Andrade we had some ladies pretty excited that he was going to make his way here.
Andrade El Idolo, this is return to the ring here in AEW, undefeated, but also really living up to that name, Andrade, the Idol. Catching the eye of some of our female fans here in All Elite Wrestling. I think just some.
From the Winnipeg, Manitoba capital, weighing 224 pounds, he is Kenny
Heroes welcome for Kenny Omega here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And who would expect anything less as he steps into the ring with Andrade El Idolo. With a shot at Hangman Adam Page. In 10 days' time, coming out of Grand Slam, Australia on the line. And if Kenny Omega got his heroes welcome, I don't know what kind of welcome Don Callis gets when he sits down at the desk, but a winner's welcome.
A winner's welcome. Well, it didn't happen right for the break, Don, but anyway, your man looked pretty good, I thought.
Oh, I'm sure he'll take a lot of solace that you thought he looked good.
Thought he looked great. How about that? Well, you're talking about a big-time matchup. No bigger than this one.
As Andrade sharing some words with Don Callis.
Okay.
Everything is muy bueno, just in case you were wondering what we talked about.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Don.
You relied on your extensive knowledge of the Spanish language. As Andrade El Idolo content to wrestle this match at his pace, perhaps trying to get under the skin of Kenny Omega, and who would know better by getting under the skin of Kenny Omega than Don Callis?
Take a look at two of the great international stars. I don't think there's any denying that. Wrestling against each other for the first time. And it's right here on Dynamite Live.
It's rare that Kenny Omega is in a ring with a guy who's as good an athlete as him, but tonight's one of those nights.
No, I agree with that.
Omega teeing off on one another in the early goings. I will say this, Excalibur, Kenny looks better the last few weeks than I've seen him in 2 years. Knee strike! This could be over before it gets out of the starting block. Omega now on the attack, pouncing on Andrade on the floor.
They take a lot of risk early on here.
Don, we heard it from Kenny himself. He said he feels better now than he has in years. And he is, oh, wait a second. What is this now? This should not be allowed. One-legged angel on the floor. Finds his feet, reversing out to the midsection on Andrade. Omega. Something in mind. Andrade, no intention of finding out. Andrade turns the tables. The suplex on the floor.
Everything Kenny was hitting was such force to Andrade, but Andrade turned the tables on him that time.
I used to say about Kenny Omega that one of the things that made him special was the explosion, to go from 0 to 60 faster than anyone. I haven't seen that part of Kenny's game until the last few weeks. He's got it back, looks better than ever. The chop delivered, and Omega returned to the ring. Andrade now pacing around the ring, picking his moment. But Omega quickly up to his feet.
Andrade took a little bit too much time getting up there. Kenny had a lot of reserve left, a lot of offense to go.
Quite a few people here tonight that I understand came just to see Andrade take that shirt off, and he is reaching a whole new demographic, in my opinion. People love this guy. I'm not sure where you got that information, Don, but he looks like he should be on the cover of a romance novel riding a horse.
Well, he's very gorgeous. Yeah, very handsome, and he probably would be cheered had it not been for you.
In Mexico, we say muy guapo. Well, Don, it was last year that you introduced Andrade El Idolo back to the AEW audience, and it was an attack on Kenny Omega. The opportunity to attack Kenny Omega is what lured Andrade back. But right now, Omega, the superplex, the lateral press, covers made, but Andrade able to kick out.
I am without a doubt the greatest recruiter in the history of pro wrestling. That's how I built the Don Callis family into the biggest faction in the history of this industry.
I mean, Don, I don't know if you're the recruiter or just Kenny Omega is the recruitment tool. I mean, he is one of the greatest wrestlers of his generation, if not all time.
People know I've got the secret sauce for how to beat Kenny, as I've proven many times.
Yes.
And now Andrade, Shivani, is going to show you that he's got the secret sauce as well.
So you're giving him a screwdriver?
What?
Well, that's how you beat Kenny, with a screwdriver to the head.
Omega.
Why do you have to live in the past? Look at Kenny.
Wow. Leg is hooked, cover is made. Andrade. Right shoulder up off the mat.
The thing I notice about Kenny that's different, there's no hesitation anymore. I think he doubted himself for a long time, as anyone would after going to war with the Don Callis family.
Well, you have to remember, Kenny Omega has been dealing with the effects of diverticulitis, as Don Callis size, but he underwent surgery. He had to
stop talking about it.
He had his intestine removed, but it wasn't something that just came on immediately. It was something that Kenny was battling for a long time. And I think that affected Kenny's timing, his pace, his confidence inside the ring.
Andrade feeling very good about himself right now. Let's see what he's got in store here for Kenny. Can't be too slow about it.
Andrade looking for a figure four. By Omega. Boot to the midsection. Andrade. The suplex turns the corner.
There we go.
Maybe into the three amigos. There's two.
Andrade. Now,
there we go. I like this.
It's like a gator roll out to the floors. And Andrade completes the three amigos on the floor. It's the second time Omega has felt the impact.
What a stud this guy is. Look at this now.
Whoa, he's got some admirers here front row.
Andrade needs to keep his focus on the task at hand. Remember, Hangman Adam Page awaits the winner in 10 days in Australia. By Andrade El Idolo.
Keep your hands off the merchandise. We should be charging an entrance fee for this.
Andrade El Idolo, Kenny Omega for the first time ever inside an AEW ring. The battle continues live on Dynamite.
My Valentine's, my husband, my girlfriends, and Kohl's. Not in that order.
Kohl's has gifts for every Valentine, from sweet gestures to cute favorites and more. Find gifts they'll love at KohlsandKohls.com.
It's the new season of Next Level Shack, and the competition is more chaotic than ever.
That's crazy.
Next Level Shack, all new Thursdays on Fox.
Grab my harness, the one that makes my butt look good.
Me and my crew, yeah, we the best when we walk in the room. We serve heads.
I'm down.
We serve heads.
Let's roll.
Yeah, serve heads.
There are way worse dads than me, okay?
Name one.
Stalin.
All new Animal Control and Going Dutch, Thursdays on Fox.
Yeah. Butter.
Iceberg, romaine.
Oh, lettuce. Is butter lettuce?
Declare.
Is it?
Big in California.
Sir?
I'm gonna get in 1 and 2. Okay, and 3. Better.
Fundamental.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms, with my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay. And I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after trying Humira or Enbrel, Rinvoq works differently. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. It can relieve fatigue and stop joint damage. And in PSA, Rinvoq can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Done settling?
Ask your rheumatologist for Rinvoq.
Then take back what's yours.
AbbVie can help you save.
Think you can't afford weight loss meds? Get the lowest cost FDA approved GLP-1s on Ro. Insurance or cash pay, doesn't matter. Covered or not, you still get the lowest cost possible on Ro. Dave pays $50 with insurance. Lisa qualified for a $199 starting price without. No matter how you pay, you can count on the lowest cost possible for GLP-1s on Ro. See if you're covered for GLP-1s at ro.co/lowest.
Kenny Omega, Andrade El Idolo, a firefight, a shootout on the Strip in Las Vegas, Nevada. The winner of this match will meet Hangman Adam Page at Grand Slam, Australia, 10 days away. Saturday, February 14th, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. The winner of that match will move on to Revolution to challenge for the AEW World Championship. Kenny Omega gets the knees up.
Great anticipation by Kenny on the second spring necktie from Andrade. And it's
Omega looking for the knee in the corner. Andrade slips free, switches the legs. Andrade, here we go. Figure four, cinched in, center of the ring. He's a master of this move.
Yeah, Kenny needs to roll to his left, as you can see, to the near side, the far side of the ropes. But, buddy, he does have it cinched in, Excalibur.
Kenny needs to try to scooch his butt towards the ropes. Omega was trying to bring the heel of Andrade's boot up off the knee, try to take the weight off the fulcrum that Andrade has, but Andrade's got it in very, very tight.
I can tell you this, Shivani.
What's that, Callis?
We spent more time in the film room this week than I think I've ever spent before a match. And you're seeing it pay dividends here.
Andrade was bridging up, but Kenny Omega changing position to reverse the pressure down on Andrade, and it's Andrade forced to reach for the ropes to cause the break.
El Ropo. The bridging up was the mistake, and it got Kenny to turn it around quickly. But Kenny, as you can see, that right knee.
Tony, that's the hallmark of a great athlete like Kenny Omega. Just a millisecond of a window of opportunity can allow Kenny to get back into this match.
Short right hands here.
Don, you mentioned you believe Kenny Omega has the striking advantage on Andrade. Is your guy making a mistake?
Each man getting in more than one lick.
Yeah, Kenny is really laying those in.
Andrade's dangling right here.
Oh, no. We wanted to stay away from the Snapdragon. It leads to bad things.
You're going to get another, I do believe you, Don.
A second Snapdragon suplex. And these two men battling it out. The winner moves on to Grand Slam Australia. The winner of that match will challenge for the AEW World Championship. Coming up this March at Revolution, but wait a second. Kenny with Andrade in the corner. Andrade, his back turned to Omega. Omega poised to strike. Omega's got a line. Oh, no. The trigger.
Going for the one wing. Maybe not.
Omega depositing Andrade on the top. Andrade may be out. Omega.
Yeah, you're right. Andrade's just dangling.
Omega. Oh, no. One of the big guns thinking Avalanche, one-winged angel, but Andrade reverses. Powerbomb out of the corner.
Landed Kenny on his head.
Yeah, Kenny's hurt. You're right.
And now the DDT. The leg is hurt. The cover's made.
Aubrey Edwards, what is she doing?
Omega just barely beat beats the count.
Someone tell her 3 comes after 2.
Come on, Don. That was so close, and she was right on. This match is fantastic.
This ref even graduated high school. This is basic math.
And a sellout crowd chanting AEW.
Andrade needs to maintain his composure.
Vamonos!
Keep his focus on Kenny Omega. But Andrade, he's still got a lot of big moves in his arsenal.
Not disappointed at all by these two phenomenal athletes.
Here we go.
Andrade. Knees in the corner.
Oh, boy. Kenny.
Cover now. Andrade. No. Omega beats the count.
Shot the left shoulder up. I don't know if that's a face of, a little frustration for Andrade on that one.
You can't get frustrated. You're in the ring with Kenny Omega. You got to pack a lunch. You're going to be out there for a while. It's never easy with Omega.
A seesaw battle with the momentum firmly in the hands of Andrade El Idolo. As Omega struggles up to his feet, Andrade planning his next move. Maybe think of that, the DM. Oh, but Omega and Andrade just exchanging open hand shots. And now changing the elbows.
Heavy chop.
The chop, that might have caught Omega on the throat.
Good.
Now, Don, you said that maybe Omega had the advantage in a slugging contest. I'm not so sure. I think it's pretty much a stalemate right now.
Andrade comporting himself well. Oh, thudding overhand shot.
Chopped him in the face, basically. Look at that.
Winding up like a baseball pitcher on that.
Omega lands 3 unanswered, but Andrade, the lunging boot into the face.
That was so smart. And that is too.
No.
Talking about 2 men evenly matched. You saw the example of it right there.
Omega counters with the knee like we saw in the early moments of this match. Now, poised.
Here comes.
Wiped out Omega.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
And Don Callis, the screwdriver.
Freaking screwdriver, come on.
And the referee, none the wiser. She's checking on Kenny Omega and Andrade, clutching that screwdriver. And Callis distracting Aubrey Edwards.
She's got to get him down. She's doing the right thing.
And Andrade, he's lining up Omega, but wait a second, Swerve! Swerve wrestled the screwdriver away. And now, one-legged angel.
Are you kidding me? Is this me? What is this me? Oh my goodness! Holy shit! He's going to elimination! Oh, hell no!
He's got his chest.
Hell no, guys!
He stole that one, guys.
El Idolo, with the assistance of Don Callis, will now move on to Grand Slam Australia. 10 days away, where he will face Hangman Adam Page. The winner of that match will face whoever is the AEW World Champion come Revolution on Sunday, March 15th in Los Angeles.
Boy, a very angry Swerve Strickland. I mean, again, a freaking screwdriver. Swerve wants a piece of Andrade. I don't blame him.
Please be careful because Lance Archer is looming just behind Andrade and Don Callis. The muscled enforcer for Don Callis and his family. And Swerve, he felt the disappointment, the sting last week, and now Kenny, it was his turn this week.
Kenny's pretty upset. I don't think Kenny understands what Swerve was trying to do.
Ooh, wait a second.
This is
getting tense.
This is what vying to get a world title shot leads to. Tempers being on edge.
the security spinning out to separate these two athletes. And Swerve, he had the best of intentions, Tony, when he came out. I have to believe trying to wrestle that screwdriver away.
This is not done. And once again, here's two men who've now been denied a chance to go to Australia.
Yeah, whatever Swerve's intentions were for intervening, Kenny Omega firmly, it would seem, believes that Swerve Strickland cost Kenny Omega an opportunity to face Hangman Adam Page to challenge, potentially, for the AEW World Championship at Revolution. But speaking of the AEW World Championship, our main event tonight, an eliminator match. If Brody King defeats MJF, he will earn a shot at the AEW World Championship at Grand Slam, Australia. Right now, let's take a look at the eliminator challenger, Brody King.
Sometimes violence is the answer.
Brody King, one of the men that have been circling MJF in that AEW World Championship.
Every week, Brody King is looking for a fight. The guy is big, he is solid.
Brody King making short work of the opposition. Is that a preview of what Brody has in store for MJF?
That would bring me more joy than putting my fist through your chest and take your world title. I will become the leader this company needs.
Brody King, MJF, one-on-one tonight, an eliminator match for the AEW World Championship in our main event. But still to come, a rematch for the AEW National Championship. Jungle Jack Perry, the challenger. Ricochet, the incumbent champion. But coming up next, an eliminator match for the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship. Champions, the Babes of Wrath, will defend off Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford next.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak. For just $7.99 each, let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just smells good at Panera.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
Yeah! What'd she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC?
We actually sold the twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
Yeah! If you need a tan, I'm your man. Can do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
Don't rush indulgence. Rich, smooth, creamy. Take your sweet time. That's Daz.
The one and only Mel Brooks.
I can't imagine making movies without having watched his movies.
Blazing Saddles.
Young Frankenstein.
Spaceballs.
People who went into comedy thought that seems like the best job in the world, the Mel Brooks job.
I'm glad nobody took it.
Do you think people know who you really are?
No. I was born to make people laugh, so I do that.
What if you had the energy to do what you love again? Weight loss plans through Hims are simple, personalized by licensed medical providers for your best results, and designed for long-term progress you can maintain. Most men see and feel results in the first month, on the scale and off it. Try something different this year with expert design care to help you get back to you. Get back to you this year and beyond. Start today at hims.com.
Dreaming of the perfect family trip?
Who are you?
Penny, Priceline's AI travel assistant.
How about Eco Resort, free breakfast, zip line?
Done.
Yes.
Bubbles. Priceline.
backstage for not being out there during the tag team match tonight. You've agreed to give Tekla another shot at your AEW Women's World Championship next week on Dynamite, with the catch that you get to choose the stipulation. What's it going to be?
Well, I need something deserving of the AEW sickos who know that I can get way more toxic than Tekla. So I have come to the conclusion that you're just gonna have to wait. And I know, what a tease. But Tekla, if you're a good little girl, then Big Stat Daddy's gonna tell you and the whole world on Collision. So in the meantime, sit down, shut up, and pray that Cosmic Killer is just a nickname.
Well, a rematch between Chris Statlander and Tekla from 1 week ago, but Chris Statlander with the leverage trying to keep the Triangle of Madness away from this next contest.
This is an AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship and Eliminator match set for one fall. And now it's for Megan Bay.
Well, this past Saturday Collision, Tony Schiavone, you were on the call when the Babes of Wrath defeated the Sisters of Sin to successfully retain their AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship. But that was not how the show went off the air.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was just a little hype. You know, people have been talking online saying that he might pull up to AEW. I'm not saying he'll pull up today, but I figure if the place is going to get sold out, something might happen, but you never know.
And you know, you gotta give a lot of credit to the Babes of Wrath.
I think he might come up. Well, I mean, I'm hoping that if the rumors are true that AJ Styles will come to AEW eventually, because he got to finish his retirement tour someplace. And I think AEW is the right call. Babes of Wrath! There goes my and will it name you? Sister. Let's go!
It's kind of really elimination matches. You got to prove yourself first before you get the title shot.
The one event he'll show up is Revolution. Hey, if that happens, man, it's lit. Hey, bro. Hey, Kevy, did you? I don't know if we talked about this last week, but did you see the viewership for Collision, bro? They did like almost 500K, bro, on the cable ratings, dude. Can you believe that? We about to go up, man. Hey, bro, give it a couple of months. We might do SmackDown numbers. It went up. It sure did. Thanks to Tommaso.
Megan Bayne and Penelope
hey, bro.
Getting their opportunity.
I'm telling you, man, you gotta keep that belt on Tommaso, man. At least until all in. But I hope, hey, bro. If this keeps up, I think Collision's going to be doing SmackDown numbers. Or rating increase and sold out events. It's looking good for AEW. Oh, my mama, bro. Oh, God. It sure is. So, I think by, I was just talking to my boy Leo, and he said it might get up to 500K by the end of February. But I think it might do more than that around March. Collision might be doing Dynamite numbers, and Dynamite might be doing SmackDown numbers. Like, if Collision do like NXT numbers, that would be great for a start. But by next year, we might be back up to 1 million.
Jon Moxley for the AEW Continental Championship as we make our debut.
Yeah, it's going good right now for AEW, man. I'm glad people are starting to come back.
Must see.
But we need to get that viewership on YouTube too.
Camera in the cover. Penelope Ford able to kick out.
But it's looking good for sure.
That's huge news. Very quickly, Jon Moxley has not put the Continental Championship on the line. This will be his first title defense.
Yeah, man, it's looking
against
good
a man
right
that's
now.
deserving
Right now, I'm
question to get a title.
Once will Ospreay return and AJ Styles show up, the possibility to 1 million is very possible. Of course, exactly.
Babes of Wrath
and I'm telling you, man,
AEW's
about to snap. They about to go back. 2023, we about to come back in 2026. Let's go. But I still would give it some time, though. But if it gets up to 1 million by summer, yeah, we up.
not the first time that the team of Penelope and the Megasis have gone out and
SmackDown gonna be doing Dynamite numbers, bro.
Remember, a lot of the tension.
I don't even know if they're gonna be on US. Honestly,
brewing for
we might have to find a new home for SmackDown.
First ever women's blood and guts
I don't know
match
where they're gonna
this
go,
last
but
year. Absolutely.
they gotta go somewhere.
Will not
People
be
still
able
gonna watch it, otherwise they're gonna have to cancel the show.
Combination.
That's gonna be horrible because I would hate for everybody on SmackDown to come to Raw. Now, let me turn this down. Like I would hate for everybody from SmackDown to come to Raw, but if that viewership don't go up, I don't expect it to to stay around. But hey, I know one thing: TBS and TNT are definitely gonna make some good money. So so right now I'm watching the women's match, but right now it's Baszler Rap versus Megan and Penelope. They're giving all the media hype on Raw.
Chicken Roma.
I know.
Stacked spicy steak.
I know, but
for just $7.99 each.
To be honest, and I checked the stats on that.
Asiago bagel stacks are.
It definitely did like 1.4 million on YouTube, which I figured because it's Roman, right? But it's like.
What'd she call her?
I don't know why I just hate that they gotta rely on him, man. It's just like I don't know why y'all gotta rely on one person to get the viewership up, knowing that people still are still gonna walk away from the product. But I guess with Roman's there, people are not gonna walk away. I mean, shoot, they're planning on Roman versus The Rock at WrestleMania next year. But I'm like, okay, if you do that, what do y'all have after that? I mean,
neither do we.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think people are gonna.
I've been baking my entire life. I love being in the kitchen,
fuck with
and I'm
WWE
constantly throwing my brows. So when some of my friends mentioned they got treated with Botox Cosmetic and were happy with the results, I booked my first consultation.
If people want to stay tuned for Roman and versus Punk, then fine. And Roman versus The Rock, I mean, whatever, but
I'm happy with my results.
You're still not gonna get the viewership up
injection causing serious symptoms.
I'm just happy for AEW, man. I just hope AEW go worldwide.
Eye problems or muscle weakness may be a sign of a
I just hope that they
patients with these conditions
I just hope they do the same numbers as WWE, but just 10 times bigger and better. So I don't think they're gonna be doing like 20 or 10 mil. But if they can at least get a million, we're good. It's like what CJ always say. Hunter doesn't know how to make new stars compared to Vince consistently.
I got treated with the one and only Botox Cosmetic.
And you know what else he said just now? He said that Roman's going to save Triple H's job. But he's only saying that because Roman got creative control. Imagine if he be the one to cost Roman the title against CM Punk at WrestleMania. He would have been fired. Oh, now you want to fire him for that? When you could be firing him for everything else? But I don't know, man. It's I don't know.
We're getting you a better deal.
I want Triple H fired, but I don't know how you're going to get rid of him. He either got to get sued or get some type of allegation on him in order for him to leave. Or, I just can't see him leaving unless, unless he gets sued or charges get pressed against him. But because that's how Vince left. So I don't know how he would leave like that. But I'm going to give him until November. If he stayed past November, then it's RIP to WWE. And you can't rely on Roman all the way. At some point, he's going to retire. And I'll give him till next year. Because I'm pretty sure he wants to just say, fuck this company, I'm leaving. Because you can't come to AEW. Because then, no, I don't think he's gonna come. If I was him, I'll stick around like John Cena. But I don't know. But hopefully he'll go to Hollywood. I'm hoping he'll go. Like if he retire next year, I will hope he will go to. I will hope that he will go to Hollywood.
to tag into this
But,
match, waiting to get her hands on the
but in the
opposition.
meantime,
Cuts underneath the kick, and now
let's just focus on AEW, man. Because like I said, we could care less what's going on in WWE.
Pretty good penny combination by Harley.
Right
Don't get
now,
too upset, girl.
I'm watching the women's match, and it's going good so far. I'm just rooting for Megan and Penelope to win. Hopefully they win this match.
Favorites here tonight, and Harley Cameron providing some
I really hope they win this match.
That was a
Lariat
or just a fist to the face.
Either way, it was enough to stun Harley Cameron. Now, Bane and Ford, delayed vertical suplex.
What the hell?
And now the base of
Harley Cameron turning the tables.
Give Harley a lot of credit. There's no way the Babes of Wrath can be 100% after what happened on Saturday. After their matchup, where they retained the tag team belts. In the main event of Collision, watch out.
Harley, great extension on that kick to reach Megan Bane up in the ropes. As Willow and Harley have Megan Bane up on the top body.
Double superplex.
Meanwhile, Penelope Ford finds it up.
Great move, Penelope, but Penelope's hurt as well.
A blockbuster neckbreaker, a 2-for-1 for Penelope Ford, buying her partner, Megan Bane, some time to recover. Take another look. It's a huge risk for Penelope Ford, Tony, but it paid off.
Double blockbuster. As the fans chant their approval here in this sold-out theater here at the Palm in Las Vegas.
Bane to her feet.
That was made, I do believe.
TNT by Harley Cameron.
Here comes the legal lady in the ring.
Willow. And Bane into the spine buster. The high stack. 2. Bane able to power out, but
legs are too strong, Excalibur.
Not sure Megan Bane can survive many more of those. Babe's Wrath now. With Penelope Ford intervenes. Harley into the corner. Will Nightingale lining up Penelope and
great teamwork all night from Penelope and Megan Bane.
Okay, let's get it.
Come on, baby. Harley Cameron up on the shoulders of Megan Bane. Penelope Ford does. Data Vice.
Now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Let's go! Let's go!
Wow, it is rare, Tony, that these Eliminator challenges paid off. But they paid off in a very big way for Megan Bane and Penelope Ford here tonight.
So now, as you see the disappointment on the face of Willow, Harley, the Babes of Wrath, will give Penelope and Megan a World Tag Team title shot.
And it will take place 10 days from now in Grand Slam, Australia. For the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship. Megan Bane, Penelope Ford will challenge Harley Cameron, Willow Nightingale, the Babes of Wrath in Sydney. But still to come tonight, our main event, MJF, Brody King, AEW World Championship Eliminator match. But fans, let's take you back to this past Saturday in Collision. And there was a changing of the guard with the TNT Championship. Let's take a look.
Saturday night, Arlington, Texas, TNT title on the line. Who won it?
Tommaso Ciampa has answered the open challenge.
On Collision, I become the new TNT champion.
The crowd here tonight in Arlington split evenly. What a hard-hitting match we are seeing for the TNT Championship. It's the... Oh, my God! Psycho Killer from the Psycho Killer. 5 minutes remaining. Only 5 minutes to go. It's a sprint now. He got it! He connected! Oh, my God! Champion! That's a new TNT champion!
They could have edited that a little bit better.
Last week, In Arlington, Texas, I became your new TNT champion by answering an open challenge. Now, out of respect to the TNT title, out of respect to Mark Briscoe, I will carry on that tradition. This Saturday, Collision, Las Vegas, Nevada. Come one, come all. I promise you this much, the champ, I will not be hard to find. But I gotta let you know, Sylvie, she loves her new home. And she ain't planning on going anywhere for a very, very long time.
What a debut it was for Tommaso Ciampa this past Saturday at Collision. And coming up this Saturday, the Open Challenge has been answered by not just one man, by two. Tommaso Ciampa will put the TNT Championship on the line against Roderick Strong and Claudio Castagnoli. Plus, this Saturday night, it will be the Jet, Kevin Knight, taking on Scorpio Sky, one-on-one. Plus, the parking lot brawl. The Rascals teaming up with Eddie Kingston and Ortiz to take on the Grizzled Young Vets, Big Bill, and the Bounty Hunter, Brian Keith. All of that, so much more, this Saturday night, 8, 7, 6 on TNT and HBO Max.
He's going to retain. Hey, bro. Hit rhetoric.
This is the score ball. It's for the AEW National Championship. Los Angeles, California, weighing 190 pounds, Jungle Jack Perry.
Over the last few weeks, Tony, we have seen Jungle Jack Perry in the AEW National Champion, albeit in multi-man competition. When it came to one-on-one, Ricochet was able to defeat the champion, but thanks in large part to the actions of Bishop Khan and Toa Liona.
And that's why this match that Jack wanted so badly, not necessarily for the title that you're looking at right now, but for his friend. His opponent being accompanied by Chile. 208 pounds, he is the AEW National Champion. Show some love for Ricochet.
That was on the face, Excalibur. With the two men flanking Ricochet, Bishop Khan and Toa Liona, that took out Luchasaurus, injuring him, putting him on the shelf. And Jack Perry, he's been fighting pretty much a 3-on-1 battle himself against the demand. And here we go with Jack Perry diving over the ropes and hammering Ricochet on the ring.
Ricochet had sent the gates back, the gates of agony back. Jack gets the first blow. The bell is not sounded. Jack doesn't give it down.
Whoa! Perry is dumping Ricochet off the ramp.
I don't think Jack's finished here. Look, he's measuring this. Watch out!
And Perry lines up Ricochet and takes a massive leap. Chop against the chest. Jack Perry coming out the gates hot. Okay, intended against Ricochet.
With Perry earned his title shot, defeating Anthony Bowens 18 days ago on Collision. The #1 contender match.
And what a match that was. Absolutely. Swing and a miss by Ricochet. Spear by Jack Perry, and now hammering down. And just throttling the champion.
Jack knows what it's like to be a champ. Of course, he was the TNT champ. 146-day reign. He was one half of the World Tag Team Champs at one time. Well, this one's with purpose.
It's become very, very personal for Jack Perry.
Absolutely. He can get it away from Ricochet.
But Jack Perry, you have to keep a level head against Ricochet. Can't bring his emotions into this one, Tony.
But I think he's bringing them in here, Excalibur. You say he can, but look at this. A lot of emotion on those fists.
Jack, I mean, he needs to be careful here because a disqualification could end this rematch for Jack Perry. As now covers, two. Perry, not often do you see Jack Perry drive that forearm, that elbow into the face of the man he's pinning. Oh, ricochet. Grabs the waistband, the belt of Jack Perry, drug him down into the center strand.
Jack kind of looked to his left when the fans started chanting bald at Ricochet, and that momentary distraction cost Jack Perry.
Ricochet, Perry against the ropes, lines him up, delivers a chop. And now the champion, the globe-trotting champion, Ricochet, defending that national championship all over Mexico, United Kingdom, United States, in Ring of Honor, right here in AEW. Ricochet putting the shin across the throat of Jack Perry, just a blatant choke in front of the referee.
6 title defenses since becoming the champ, of course, full gear.
You are mine, huh?
Including the win over Jack Perry, New Year's Smash, and
Ricochet. Some frustration on his part. Some swift right hands into the face of Jack Perry.
Boy, Ricochet, he may be the best trash talker that we have at AEW.
Right now, he is wearing out Jack Perry. He's regaining the advantage. Perry anchored himself, prevented the hammer throw. Now lands 3, 4 unanswered elbow strikes into the jaw of Ricochet, but Ricochet reverses, telegraphed that one.
Sure did.
And Perry is again battering Ricochet with those elbows. Ricochet comes off. Oh. Body drop attempt. Ricochet spills to the floor, and now Jack Perry on the move. The drop kick. Intercepted by Ricochet. And the back drops, flex into our desk. Jack Perry in trouble with the AEW National Championship on the line. Don't go anywhere.
With low prices store-wide, eat well for less at Whole Foods Market. She's still out.
I found an apartment.
It's a lot closer.
Dad, what happened to the evil wizard? You're still thinking about that Bills game, huh? Try this.
Better?
Sorry, Josh. Jason. I named you. Snickers satisfies.
It's Empire's 50-50-50 sale. Up to 50% off select styles of carpet and flooring. Up to 50% off padding and materials. Up to 50% off installation. That's right, up to 50% off your entire project. You can save thousands. Don't miss Empire's 50-50-50 sale and save up to 50% off select styles of carpet and flooring. Up to 50% off padding and materials. Up to 50% off installation. Visit EmpireToday.com or call or text
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. Sir Duncan the Tall, how good a knight are you?
I didn't see that coming.
I did. You know you can trade on that.
What do you mean by that?
That.
Leading up to Hollywood's biggest night. From Best Picture to Best Actor.
Can you trade on that?
The contenders.
It's just a pen.
Yeah.
AEW National Championship on the line. Ricochet, the champion, has the challenger Jungle Jack Perry at his mercy. Ricochet thinking brainbuster perhaps on the apron. Perry has no intention of finding out.
Good effort, got the knee on the head, staggered Ricochet.
As Perry battering Ricochet against the rope, swinging a miss by Perry, and now gouging the eyes by Ricochet. Champion. And the challenger toward the outside, but Jack Perry bringing himself back up over the top, and Jack Perry. Bang! Time topic on here over the top.
You see Jack pounding the mat on the floor. He's trying to get himself back. There it is again.
Topic on here over the top, and Perry clutched that knee momentarily, but either way, he has regained the advantage on the champion, Ricochet, but Ricochet regains his footing. Swing and a miss by the champion, Jack Perry, leaps in, DDT, great core strength from Ricochet to prevent the DDT attempt, and then transition Northern Light suplex. He floats over, and then from a seated position brings up Jack Perry.
Absolute amazing sequence that time by Ricochet. Talk about core strength that was on display that time. Oh.
And the suplex and Ricochet not done. Scoops up Jack Perry. Death Valley driver on the floor.
Now Ricochet feels, and maybe rightfully so, that he is just a few minutes away from retaining this belt.
And Ricochet, at least thus far, Tony, has done it all without GOA, without Bishop Khan, without Toa Leona.
Great call. You are right.
And drives down Perry, center of the ring. 1, 2. Oh, Jack escapes.
Give Jack a lot of credit, Excalibur. He took a lot of offense, ate it up, stayed with it.
And Jack Perry, he's had to overcome a lot of different expectations in his career as a professional wrestler, but he has shown his quality, his durability, time and time again. But Ricochet now maybe thinking of taking a shortcut.
Yeah, look, Rick Knox right with him.
Sliding the national championship title belt into the ring. Knox grabs it. Oh, Ricochet tried the low blow. And Jack Perry sweeps up the leg. Maybe was thinking snare trap, but Ricochet, the up kick, backs Perry off. So Jack into the corner. German suplex. Ricochet lands on his feet. Perry weaves underneath. Flush kick, flush on the jaw. But Ricochet counters. And Ricochet tried it. No! Tried it once again. Perry was ready for it. Poison Rana diving DDT. Is this Jack Perry's moment? Will he become the second national champion? The cutter, Jack Perry. That's it. 1, 2. No! Ricochet narrowly beats the count.
I don't see how. I was looking at Ricochet right in his eyes. He looked like he was out. Eyes were closed. Look at this. You can see he's just spent here. Boy, what a battle. Hell, what a program.
And we still have the AEW World Championship Eliminator coming up in our main event. Ricochet rolls up Perry. He's got the waistband. Once again, it was out of the referee's eye line. But now Jack Perry. 1, 2. Ricochet maneuvers out, but Jack Perry was ready for it. Snare trap.
There it is.
Snare trap, center of the ring. Ricochet. The ropes are in sight, but can he make the crawl to force the break?
Fans are chanting tap. Ricochet just maneuvering so close.
Ricochet, it stands. Got his
finger on the rope for a brief moment, but Jack Perry repositioned him back towards center. Once again, finger on the rope, but could not hold on to it. Match will continue pulling him out to the center. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. GOA out to ringside. I'm sure they have different motives than just cheering on Ricochet. Ricochet, he may be out here, but look at Toleone dragging Ricochet, putting his hand on the rope. And that's so tough for the referee. Gee whiz. He can only call what he can see, so exactly. And what he saw was Ricochet's hand on the rope. Jack had the match won. But wait, what in the... Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. Recently, they reconciled with Jack Perry, and now they have his back. But and look at the fight going on the entryway. Meanwhile, the belt was put on that middle turnbuckle, and Ricochet just drove Jack Perry's face directly into it. And now center of the ring, go Ricochet! Is he gonna steal it again? Yes, he is.
Here's the winner, still AEW National Champion, Ricochet.
Tough break for Jack Perry, man. He wrestled a hell of a match. An incredible effort by Jack Perry, but the numbers once again against Jack Perry. It's great to see, though, that GOA was kept away. Well, it is official here that GOA this Saturday at Collision will take on the Young Bucks. The winners move on to a three-way tag team #1 contender match next Wednesday night at Dynamite. Then the Rascals. Next Wednesday night, they've entered that three-way match. It will be either GOA or the Young Bucks joining the wild card team 1 week from tonight when Dynamite comes to you live from Ontario, California. 8/7 Central on TBS and HBO Max, and then just days after that, Tony. Wait a second.
You thought me out and put me in a body bag and drove me off. I haven't. We made a little movie to remind you. Roll it! Roll it! Roll it now!
Good job.
We're doing a little trick. Stop the clock. You said you were easy to find. I know. See you in Hell Dog. I'm checked in 2 doors down. Hey! Hey! Hey, cut that! Oh, it's coming! Let's rip it!
Well, Clark Connors, Gabe Kidd, a completely unhinged assault on Darby Allin. We will endeavor to provide you with any sort of update that we can find about Darby Allin's condition. But fans, we have one final break to take tonight, and then our main event, the AEW World Championship Eliminator match, will be presented in its entirety next. Brody King, MJF, 1-on-1 next.
Have you ever done a job for $11 million?
No.
Isn't that what you guys call walk-away money?
He's in and out in seconds. There's no DNA. He's not working alone.
Some doesn't feel right.
There's no way out.
That's the thing about walk-away money. You gotta be able to walk away with it. Crime 101, rated R. Special scene previews Monday, everywhere February 13th.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms.
with my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay.
And I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after trying Humira or Enbrel, Rinvoq works differently. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. It can relieve fatigue and stop joint damage. And in PSA, Rinvoq can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Done settling?
Ask your rheumatologist for Rinvoq.
Then take back what's yours.
AbbVie can help you save.
You found a place of complete focus. You ordered your thoughts and mastered your mind. And all the while, you were on the train home. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen.
Remember when joy just happened? No plan, no reason. Smiles showed up with no invitation. Here, the water welcomes everyone and says, never forget what you love. Never lose your splash.
Want to go to Burger King?
Kids don't need much to feel like royalty, and right now it costs even less. There are other kids meals, but only this one crowns you both. The Burger King Kids Meal, $3.99 for a limited time.
It's not just what you do for your heart, it's how you talk to it. Yes, honey, you are powerful. Cheerios, made with whole grain oats and a whole lot of heart.
It's main event time live on Dynamite!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Las Vegas, Nevada!
your main event tonight is an eliminator match for the AEW World Championship.
Excalibur said right before the break, we've taken our last break. We're going to stay with this main event as long as it takes, as you know, by following us on Dynamite here on TBS. A lot of times we go into overtime. Let's see how long. Well, here he comes.
The man that could be 2 victories away from becoming AEW World Champion.
I'll tell you one thing that we know. There is no doubt that MJF is afraid of this man. And on that, I don't blame him.
I think many people are afraid of this man, Brody King.
As we said, we're going to stay with it as long as it takes, Excalibur. Brody is ready to go.
Are we looking at the man that will leave Australia with the AEW World Championship?
Brody is standing in the ring. He's ready.
Confidence always etched on the face of Maxwell Jacob Friedman, but very fitting. We are in a casino here tonight because I think that is a poker face, a facade, and the AEW World Champion. He wants no part of Brody King, but he put out the challenge. He said, you need to beat somebody of importance, right, to earn a shot at my title. Who better to beat than the AEW World Champion in this eliminator match in order to earn a shot at Grand Slam Australia? And remember,
whoever leaves Australia as AEW World Champion could have either Andrade El Idolo or Hangman Adam Page waiting for them at Revolution. But to make it official, let's return to the ring one more time tonight in the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
Introducing first, from Van Nuys, California, weighing 285 pounds, Brody King. And his opponent, from Plainview, Long Island, New York, weighing 226 pounds, he is the All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
It gets out of control, man.
For the most important man.
Never seen anything like it in my life in any sport.
MJF, Brody King, AEW World Championship Eliminator match. A match that the champion wants absolutely no part of.
Now the face in the eyes of the champion. The MJF charge, I would think, here at Calvert, is try to stay away from this big man as much as you can. Maybe try to wear him down, right? I mean, that's simple strategy.
I mean, certainly MJF can't match up to Brody King physically, but he has one of the keenest minds the ring has ever seen. MJF does.
Yeah, I got to give him, you're right, I got to give him that.
There is no way he came into this match unprepared. MJF leaves the ring, turns his attention away from Hangman Adam Page, and stay. What a second! Brody! MJF just went limp!
What's going on, man?
I think MJF's out.
What?
Remember, Brody has won big matches like that.
Wait a minute, what's going on?
Brody's
Cannonball in the corner! Wait a minute, hold up! Wait a minute, hold on a second! Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Holy shit! No! No! What the hell? Oh my god! No fucking way! No fucking way! Holy shit! What? He's going to Australia!
Official for
Brody. Oh, hell no!
Brody King will earn a shot at MJF and the AEW Championship in 10 days' time.
Damn it, Adam!
And will this be the man? Will this be the sight?
Oh, hell no!
We see.
Oh, wait a minute,
Andrade from behind.
Oh, no!
Oh, the back elbow!
Adam, get in there!
The feint with the kick, the back elbow!
Adam!
Boy, MJF just waking up to the fact that now he's in the grasp of Andrade.
Adam, you're not gonna do nothing!
Andrade, the damn!
Oh, now you want to do
Delivered!
something! Oh, come
Wait
on!
a second, Andrade!
Oh,
Look at the eyes of
damn!
the butt! Shot loaded on Andrade!
You gonna grab it?
The two men, Andrade and Hangman, that will battle to see who will get the next title shot.
Oh, Hangman!
Andrade's right there!
The Cowboy feeling it here tonight. He's got the champ lined up.
Oh, Steve! Dumbass! You should have known! You should have known,
Brody!
fool!
Why not?
Oh, hell no!
bomb!
Goddamn!
Benjamin!
Gotta take them ballies!
An unbelievable, incredible ending.
As lopsided of a drubbing I have ever seen. MJF endure. Brody King, if he can do it once again in Sydney,
World Champion. Well, what a program we have had for you tonight. Of course, Collision this Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. And 1 week away, Dynamite from Ontario, California. Then in 10 days' time, Grand Slam Australia. Hangman and Andrade, the winner, competes for the AEW World Championship at Revolution. And it is official. Brody King challenges MJF in Sydney.
Damn. Damn. Bro got body slammed real quick. Yeah. Damn, I can't believe they're doing another I can't believe they're doing another title match, bro, for Chris and Thekla. We already seen this already, but at least Megan and Penelope are going after the tag team belts. But I need them to win those belts, though. All right? Take the belts. Come on. Listen, Harley, I love you. Well, I love you too, but I need Megan to win a belt. I'm sorry. She has to win the tag team titles. If not that, the singles title. Come on. Pass the torch. Somebody got to take that TBS title, by the way. Because we're not waiting for Mercedes, and I don't want Mercedes taking that belt. So, where's Athena? Bring Athena. Come on now. We need somebody to take the belt. Otherwise, bring back Brad Breaker, because you're talking about Brad Breaker will be back real soon. Well, I don't see soon. What is soon? Damn. Like, it's just like, come on, we need some challenges, man. Damn. But hopefully Thekla will get a dub, but I need Megan and Penelope to get a dub too. Let's set it up. Let's get into that. But yeah, Dynamite was lit, man. I ain't never expect that kind of main event, but I'm glad that it went the way it did, though. Yeah, next Saturday about to be lit. And this Saturday too. Now I'm just gonna let you guys know. This Saturday is gonna be my sister's birthday, so I don't know if I'm gonna go live for Collision, but hopefully I can. But if I can make it, I gotta see what time the party starts. Hopefully it starts at 5, but if it starts at like 7, I might not be able to pull up, so I might have to watch it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to just do reaction videos of the videos I missed. So I just want to let you guys know. But other than that, man, I'm happy that AEW's going up. I hope more and more people watch AEW. Because like I said, they fell off, but they bounced right back less than 2 years. So, let's see how it goes, man. But make sure you guys, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. AJ Styles did not pull up tonight, but hopefully he will at Revolution or Destiny or whatever pay-per-view we got left. All right? So, thank you guys for watching. Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. And I'll catch y'all in the next video, all right? I'll let you guys know about Saturday, but we'll see, okay? All right? I'm out. Have a good night.